What's going on, guys? It's Lecton here, and today I got all the attachments for the MP5, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you. We have the gun at level 45. We have all the optics, all the laser, all the barrels, all the underbarrels, all the grips, and all the perks. And so the loadout I made today is basically just the highest handling loadout that you can get, and it's actually pretty good considering this gun has like no recoil, where normally it would have like tons of recoil. I've decided to go without an optic because I don't know, I like the iron sights of the MP5, so I use the lightweight laser, which just slightly increases hipfire accuracy but has no cons. That's like what I've mainly been going for here, is just no cons on anything. So reduced horizontal recoil, no cons. Defense grip has slightly increased recoil control, and again, no cons. And then stipple tape, it does decrease your recoil control, but really not by much, it seems. And then I use the perk quick draw, which increases my ADS speed, and it really increases it. For the secondary, I'm using the 44 Magnum, and you might be wondering, whoa, why are you putting this fat suppressor on it, the monolithic silencer? Well, basically it increases the damage range. So like here, let's take it off, and up to 150 studs you can one-shot headshot, and with it on, it's like around 180 studs, so you know, more one-shot headshot range is always better. And I would recommend, like, one using like a lower damaging gun like the MP5 here, that you do use a Molotov or maybe like a stick grenade, because it gets those people down on like low HP so that you can kill them with less bullets, which is also helpful when you're trying to level up your weapon, you know, because you know every kill counts. Bruh, it's gun game. All right, I got a new lobby here, and we don't have gun game, which is good. All right, so anyways, look how fast this ADS is. It's just almost instantly just ADSs. So, as you can see, the recoil very controllable, but I just can't hit my shots. Alright, there we go. So, the recoil is very controllable on this, which I think is a really good thing about the MP5, is its recoil, because it allows you to do a lot more with it. You know, like, get your handling all the way up to 109, for example. Alright, so now I'm gonna put on, like, some really, like, heavy attachments or whatever, that, like, decrease the ADS speed. Alright, so this is 80 handling now, alright? So I just want to show you guys this really quick, you know, so that you can see how much like 109 handling actually is. Like, bro, that ADS speed, look at how slow that is versus the max handling, basically. Even though this recoil is a bit less, I don't even think it's worth it, to be honest, because the other recoil is just so much easier to control. But yeah, again, look at that ADS speed, very, very slow. Alright, so anyways, let's start using this gun. It's pretty epic, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be receiving a buff soon, and if not a buff, when the ammo conversions come out, there might be like a 10mm ammo conversion, which makes it do more damage, but also have a bit more recoil. So if you have like a more recoil controlled setup, like you maybe put on like steady shot on your MP5, and then like, I don't know, a vertical grip, and then the 10mm conversion, of course, this gun will probably be a beast. Like if this gun can like start doing like maybe something like 30 damage just to the body or like the legs or whatever, it'll just start tearing through people. Or maybe it'll just receive a buff normally, so like without any ammo conversions, which would also be pretty nice, you know, like when you're trying to go with like a really aggressive playstyle here like I am right now. Alright, I finally got something else other than the courtyards map, because I mean, that map's just like really big, so it's probably not really good for playing that aggressive, but I think this is one of the most like smallest maps in the entire game so far, so this will probably be a better map for playing really aggressive. You know, we get into their spawn and everything. Yeah, there you go, get out of here. Bruh, I just got lasered by the G18. As of now, I think the grinding is like a bit too much. I also, like, I would have had this video out earlier, but I legit had to grind something like 6 hours to get this gun to level 45, alright? And the max level is 60. It took me about 2 hours yesterday to get from like level, I think it was like 30 something, like in like the low 30s to level 45. It took forever. So I do think that there needs to be some sort of change, whether that's like making the XP requirement less for leveling up your gun, or just giving people more XP. But there needs to be something, you know, because the grind is just real, man. It'll probably take me like another, but if I wanted to go now from like level 45 to say level 60, which is the max level, if I had to guess, it would probably take me another 3 to 4 hours. Because considering from level 30 to 45 it took me 2 hours, yeah, I think it'd be more around something like 4 hours, which is about 10 hours of grinding in total, which is just that's way too much. All right, I'm not really playing too well right now. We gotta pick it up. My team is just kind of like, you know, they're kind of like laid back right now, which because it's making me go in like 1v3 situations that I'm not gonna win. And oh dear, you have an AK. Okay, bro, this gun really needs like either a fire rate buff or a damage buff, because I mean 24 damage to like the body, like for real, bro. I feel like right now every other gun in like the game with full attachments or whatever just seems to play so much better, because you can make them pretty much all have no recoil at all, and then on top of that they do all like way more damage than the MP5, which I think is just it kind of sucks. Like, the G36C has also pretty much the same recoil as the MP5, maybe a bit more, I think, but yet it does 45 damage to the head, while this gun does something in, like, the mid-30s, which I don't know. I think this gun does have a bit of a faster fire rate, but then again, it's not by much. So, like, I don't know, the MP5 is just so good in every other game that I play, you know? Call of Duty, it literally needed to receive tons of nerfs because it was overpowered, but now it's feeling like one of the most underpowered things in the game, even with full like attachments. But to be 100% honest though, the G36C is just cracked out of its mind. It's literally one of the lowest level guns you unlock in the game, yet it has like no recoil, does pretty good damage, and with attachments just becomes an absolute beast. Oh god. No. Oh, please, no. Bro, we outplayed that dude with the molly though. Like, obviously, I can probably still do pretty good with this gun, considering, I mean, I'm pretty good at the game, but I'd say for, like, an average player, it'd be really hard to, like, do as good with this as they could with, like, the G36, you know, because, I mean, maybe this gun is just, like, a BB gun in the body of an MP5, you know, it's, like, disguised as an MP5, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Oh, okay, we hit the headshot, though, where the Magnum is literally a savior for this gun. You know, high damaging secondary, you know? And to give you guys a feeling for about how many kills you need to get to, like, max level on a gun, I was at about 50 kills with this gun when I started grinding to get all the attachments for this. And now I'm legit at 1,500 kills. I'd say it's probably, like, 1,300 since, like, some of these were probably, like, assists or maybe, like, 1,200. But it's a lot of kills, especially if you don't get that many per round. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Here's the loadout I used once again: lightweight laser, compensator, defense grip, stippled tape, and the quick draw perk. So be sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.